Entravision Communications Corporation, the old ECC, even though this says EVC. They've had a hell of a Friday, up 10%. What happened? Oh, they reported their quarter four earnings. Well, I'm guessing they were good, and they were good. Look at that. Actually, I should read about what they do first, probably. Operates as a media company that reaches and engages Hispanics across acculturation. Never seen that word before. Acculturation levels and media channels, primarily in the United States, Spain, Mexico, Argentina, and other Latin American countries. It operates through three segments: television broadcasting, radio broadcasting, digital media. Company's portfolio. Do they make any programming or channels that I would know, including the Smadex platform, which allows advertisers to reach and engage with their target audiences. 56 television stations. Damn. Owned and operated 49 primary Spanish language radio stations, as well as Entravision solutions. Okay, so they own Spanish language television and radio stations. This is a very weird history of earnings. Like 2017 was fantastic for them. What happened between 2017 and 2018 that made things go downhill, and then even more downhill with similar revenue, but ended up with negative earnings in 2019, and also negative in 2020. Wait a minute. Quarter two is missing. Why is quarter one? What comes after quarter one? Quarter two. No, you would think so. What actually comes after quarter one is quarter three. Did you know that? I didn't know that. This is news to me. It's only going to show me current quarter, isn't it? It's not going to show me history. Like, what the hell? Alright, whatever. So, shot up on quarter four earnings. Did I say fur? No, four. Quarter four earnings. Which looks like people were expecting with this slow tick up into Friday. Is this the year chart? Yes, it is the year chart. It displayed it to me properly. I wonder what that huge volume is about on June 15th. Is that when the other earnings was announced? That was over 6 months ago, right? June 15th? No, that might have been their quarter one or quarter two report? Three and 6 month periods ended. That's not what second quarter is, though. Thousands of you. Chairman is our second quarter results were affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, that's acceptable. The resulting economic crisis would result in declines in our television, radio. That's kind of weird though, because you would expect a TV station to do well in a pandemic. You would expect a media company to do well, because people have nothing to do but sit at home and consume your product. So that I find that that excuse suspect. Not saying he's lying. I'm saying that he might be mischaracterizing. But maybe I'm just looking for a reason to, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Just because, despite beating estimates, especially coming out of the pandemic, they do not. The earnings just don't look good. When you look at the earnings in a yearly way, they just don't look good. They just don't look good. But people think they look good because, again, they just reported and it popped because of it. So people think that can continue, and I don't know because historically I'm not very impressed. And I still want to know what happened in 20. You know what? Note to future me in the review session. Note to future me in the review session. Look up what happened to this company in 2017. Look up what happened to this company in 2017 because I want to know what made its earnings and its revenues drop off a cliff like that. Very, 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 very curious. But that's neither here nor there for the current date and time. For the current date and time, I want to give these guys a hold because it can continue to go higher because people think it can continue to go higher. Otherwise, they wouldn't buy it. That's how the entire market works. But I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the company. I think. Yeah, I'm not terribly impressed with the company. I think their earnings don't look as good as people might think they do, and also, it's not the kind of company that you would think would dip in the pandemic. I feel like there's something more to that story because again, it's media. People have nothing to do but sit at home and watch your stuff or listen to your stuff or do whatever with your stuff. So that's why hold. All right.